Hello everyone, I am here. I am finally done playing what I'm I'm finally done playing Treasure Map Ace. It has been a struggle. Oh my gosh, but I got the 5 million points and it was my first time in the Grand Line. The gold tiers Grand Line, right? East Blue, New World. No, in New World, yeah. It was my first time in the New World. The gold Sunny, basically, if I keep messing them up. So, yeah, I'm finally done, and I'm finally here to talk about anniversary stuff because it's right around the corner. I am sorry I didn't do a discussion on the new movie banner. I will when the end of month, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be an end of month gotcha for the three of them, or end of month banner for the three. So I'll talk about them then because I kind of want to talk about them and do a little like do the sample demo play with them. So I am sorry I didn't make the time before, and now the video is gonna be up really late, and I don't think a lot of people will care or like whatever because a lot of people already have done their summons and all that stuff. But if you are summoning on the current Keyscape banner that's out, best of luck to you and best of luck with your farming for orbs and all that stuff. Now, I'm not gonna be talking about anniversary stuff that we know will happen, like step ups and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about a few things that I would love to see incorporated into the game, things that I think would make a huge difference. Well, not a huge difference, but like the little things make a difference for this game, to me. And I think like incorporating these things would be really cool. So I'm gonna talk about 4 to 5 things. The reason why I say four is because um one of these things are actually potentially two. So I don't know. It could be four, it could be five, whichever, either. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is something that I have talked or ranted, whatever you want to call it. But I've talked about this many times. Character upgrades. I did a video about it. I want to do another video like to go into detail about it, but basically my idea is having a mechanic in the game that allows us to let me use Byakuya. Byakuya is always the perfect example. Have a mechanic in the game that will have like a little spot. Like you could put it somewhere here, I don't know, or like you could put an additional spot like right underneath Sprinter where Sprinter is. Or you could putting it on the soul tree might be the best place to me because we kind of already have this going on. So what my idea is basically give certain characters something called a potential ability, like a limit break, basically, like a limit break in Treasure Cruise, or well, no, Blazing doesn't have anything like that. So you can put it like right underneath here where you see me tapping the screen, or here, like just put it in the corner one so you don't have to like carry the tree all the way down even further. And what you'll do is the same way you tap this and you have the characters, like it asks you to feed characters in to unlock certain things, we can have that for the potential abilities, and I will use Frenzy as Byakuya's potential ability, or for the example. Byakuya will be able to unlock a flurry of a Frenzy if you have 3 characters. I think 3 would be a good amount, because it's a really good ability you'll be giving them. 3 characters that have Frenzy unlocked and are maxed out at level 200. It may seem like a lot of work, but realistically, no. You can max out a character in a day or like a couple of minutes, actually, if you have the materials, which are farmable everywhere. So, yeah, I think it would be a good idea to have like 3 characters maxed out level 200 with the ability that you want to feed into them, into Byakuya. Let's say we'll use 3 full bring Ichigos, for example. We have 3 maxed out full bring Ichigos. We tap the Frenzy slot. It'll have the spots for them. Boom, boom, boom. You press OK, and then you unlock Frenzy for Byakuya. So, you're not gonna give like any and every character this. Let's say like Retsu. Retsu is perfect. Retsu's a perfect character. She doesn't need anything like this.
And she's a stunning woman!
But Byakuya could use one. Dangai Ichigo could use one. Vastalorde could use one. I think those 3 were the 3 main ones I talked about in the last video that I did this or discussed this. So yeah, it's just something I think would be really cool because A, it gives us something to do with duplicates. If you roll like duplicate Noitras, you roll duplicate Grimjaws, you roll duplicate Fullbring Ichigos, it's something that would be really cool. And another thing that would be really nice is that a lot of characters have Sprinter. So like it's something you could have in the game for any and everyone. But certain abilities will be there for certain characters. Let's say Retsu, you could give Retsu a +1 Sprinter. So she'll have +2 Sprinter like Anniversary Ichigo. It'll make her a lot faster, but it's not going to be like giving her what else could she possibly have or want? I don't know, like whatever giving her a frenzy or something stupid out of the way. So but Byakuya kind of could use a frenzy. He doesn't have it. Another character that I think would be really really good to have this. Any version of Kenpachi, because all the Kenpachis don't have a sprinter. They don't have a +1 sprinter. So when it comes to Kenpachis, that's the easy solution right there. You constantly make Kenpachi with the intentional flaw of not having a sprinter. So we feed 3 characters maxed out with sprinter into Kenpachi, and he unlocks sprinter, and he becomes a lot better, a lot faster. So it's just something that I think K-Lab could do. Realistically, they could do it, but more likely they're not going to do it because people would, I don't know, like I feel like they would complain about it a lot, and it's not going to make people stop playing the game because this game has way too many things already in it. So I think like having something that is really beneficial for those who roll like duplicates. Like let me show you real quick. People will complain about it because they're going to be like, oh, well, now I have to do all this extra grinding, and now I have to do this, and I have to... I had a lot more duplicates, but I kind of fed them into each other because I was bored one day. I don't know, I just think it would be something really cool to do with duplicates. You're not going to be afraid to roll duplicates on your accounts anymore, because, you could help unlock, like, you could unlock certain things for certain characters. Yachiru, this Yachiru down here, you could give her a frenzy. Who else? You could give Urio's Ryukin. You could give Ryukin something. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Something I think would be really cool. Something would be really nice to have in the game. You could utilize your duplicates. If you're not going to give us our version of a rally shop, then at least give us something like that. Secondly, finally, I know I just rambled on and on and on and on about that. Secondly, something that I think the game could really benefit. Well, not the game. People could really benefit from. Allow our helping characters, or like the person, like our friend character, to sorry, to use their special on the boss stage. And the reason why I bring this up is because there are some times, alright, there's some times or some raids that you will play that catch you off guard. Like if the character has enough blast radius or anything like that. Like the Urikyoto raid, or like there's certain raids for beginners that are really really difficult. This is really for like old rusty people like me or other people who have been playing this game for so long. But I think it's something that would be really useful for newer players. Doing certain raid bosses, or yeah, doing certain raids, it'll be really difficult for them to do. But if they have like the access, like the ability to have like a Thousand Year Blood War Toshiro on standby for their special, it'll give them a better chance. I don't know, it's just something that I thought could be cool, or something that could be handy to have. You could have like an extra Retsu heal. It'll only happen on the boss though. Like at the, like let's say the same way the boss auto triggers their special when their health reaches like a certain point, you could have like the friend character do that as well. I don't know, it's something that I just thought would be really cool. It's a mechanic that would be useful for new players who can't get past certain content, but they need certain things, so they don't have to waste their orbs or their candles on it. Um, and so that's something that I can see them doing, because it happened in the guild quest for a while. Like your friend or your helper would drop their special on a boss after you drop your special, they would drop their special. So it's something that can happen. It's something that's already in the game, just incorporated in certain aspects. Now, the other thing, this is something that I have been whining and complaining about for so long. Give us ×5 in Inheritance Zone. Please, K-Lab. ×5 in Inheritance Zone, ×5 in certain raids, ×5 on certain, like, co-ops. I think this is something that has been long overdue. It's something that should have been in the game for God knows how long. It's going to be really good, really beneficial for people who don't have that much time to invest minutes or potentially hours into farming inheritance zones and stuff like that. People who don't have time to like waste an hour of their lunch break or their break at school farming for droplets or potions, it's just for convenience sake. It'll push people to play the game a lot more, like I think, because it it, it is really really tedious to grind out so many potions for one slot. It's kind of annoying or a nuisance. So I don't know. It's something that I have been complaining about. I know the Killab will eventually put it into the game, but when? Like, why not now? Just do it. Just get it over with. Now that was number 3. Number 4. Number 4. Now this is gonna be a bit weird or a bit trippy, but I think we should be able to have or do co-op raids by ourselves. Like when you set up a co-op raid or you host a co-op room, the raid won't start until you have the 4 people in the room with you. Well, the 3 other people in the room with you. Or at least someone else. Now, the reason why I think this should be a thing is because there are times when you time out, or like other people time out in the loading screen, and then you end up wasting your tickets, or you end up wasting your time. It might not happen that often, but when it does, it's annoying. I know it happens to quite a few people. It happens to my friend all the time whilst he's at work. Because he has to play on his data, he can't play on his work's Wi-Fi because it's garbage. So I think it's something that would just be convenient, you know. And let's say like if you're playing the game and you just want to play harder content or like get more benefits or more rewards whilst playing by yourself, because there are times when I just want to farm raids and stuff like that by myself, but I can't do it. I just can't because the game won't allow me to. I know it kind of defeats the point of calling it or having it as a co-op quest, or a co-op raid. But I think it's just something small and something that could be beneficial for a lot of people. Um, so like I said earlier, like little things will help or benefit the game because there's so many things in this game already. I don't think you need that much more in it. So little things, little bumps or upgrades, would be cool. Now, finally, I know I talk a lot, I'm sorry, and if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. The newest wave of Thousand Year Blood War characters. Now, this time, I will say this, I think we're going to get 4 because we haven't gotten 4 in a while. The last 2 have been 3, with Ichigo, Rukia, and Renji, Retsu, Kenny, and Yachiru. So I believe this time we will be getting 4. Who are the 4? Who am I prophesizing to be brought into the game or put into the game? Who am I calling out? I'm gonna say I think it would be a good idea to get a new Thousand Year Blood War. Uryu. We only have 3 Uryus and it's been like over a year. Yeah, it's been over a year because the the Fullbring banner was, I can't even remember how long. Definitely over a year. I know that. Like way back in February last year or March, or probably before that. I can't remember. So it's been a while since we've gotten a Uryu. So Thousand Year Blood War Uryu, Thousand Year Blood War Mayuri, because I think that would just be awesome to see. Mayuri in the Thousand Year Blood War is such a beast, and he has so many hacks. I think that Mayuri, if there's going to be a really top tier Mayuri, which they should be, because he actually is one of the stronger captains in the verse, if there's going to be a good version of Mayuri, this should be the version of Mayuri that just doesn't break the game, but can, like, establish himself in at least, like, the top thirds of characters in the game, at least. Then, I think we should have Thousand Year Blood War Grimmjow. Now, the problem with Thousand Year Blood War Grimmjow, spoiler alerts, is that Grimmjow doesn't do that much in the Thousand Year Blood War. He doesn't. But the reason why I'm saying that we could get them, or we should have these characters in particular, I'm gonna call four, by the way. I should also just mention the fourth one now, so I could talk about her and Grimjaw collectively. Neliel. Thousand Year Blood Work, Neliel. Now, the both of them don't do that much in the series, or in the manga, sorry, but we haven't gotten a good base or regular Neliel in a while. When I say base or regular, I mean like non-seasonal Neliel. The last two Neliels that we've gotten, out of the four Neliels that are in the game, the last two that we've got over the past year are seasonal Neliels. And one of the Neliels is a buyable character, a metal exchange character, so I don't really count her as like a real playable Neliel. You know, I think that metal characters are like utility or like collection value characters. They're not really gameplay characters. So we only really have three Neliels, and two of them are seasonal. So I think, you could rehash. You could do some things. Like, you can make her. Caleb is ridiculously creative when it comes to certain things. I'm very sure that they could easily rehash Neliel, and they could easily rehash Grimjow. Now, we haven't gotten a new Grimjow in over a year. I think it would be really cool to just see like a different artwork or a different design for Grimjow. And we only have like four Grimjows in the no, three Grimjows in the game, I believe. We have Kimono Grimjow, we have we have Blue Grimjow, and then we have Mind Grimjow. So I don't know. The reason why I'm picking these four as well is because Caleb, they're kind of running out of usable characters, or like characters we've seen do stuff in the manga as they make characters. I don't know if they're gonna bring the Stern Raiders and they're gonna make Yuha as a character. I don't know if they're gonna do all that. Maybe they will, but I just think that, if you're gonna rehash like Yamamoto 4 times or Retsu 5 times, well, why not make certain characters that we can get from summon tickets or like a regular banners good? Make a good Neliel. Grimjow's still pretty good, but I don't know. I just think that. Oh snap! Oh yeah, I just think that it would be cool to have another Grimjow. Mayuri is Mayuri. I know we got a Mayuri recently, but no one really cares about that red Mayuri. I really liked him. I wanted to get him, but I got wrecked on the banner so many times. And snap. An Uryu? Yeah, because it's been over a year since we got a Uryu. I think that there's enough material in the manga for both Mayuri and Uryu. But for Grimjaw and Eliel, they could make something up. They could stretch it. I'm sure they can make something happen. Just put Grimjaw blowing up something big or making a huge explosion, and just put Neliel like just make them just have them do big huge explosions in the game, and you got the specials. So yeah, those are my 5 ideas. I'm pretty sure there are other things I can think of, but that's gonna be my main 5 to talk about right now, because this video is going to be so long, and I know it might irritate some people because I'm not actually talking about the anniversary stuff. I want to wait until there's more stuff to talk about. I don't want to make like I don't want to be like certain people that just hear the anniversary's out and they make like 1,000 videos off of one update. You know. I'm gonna wait for everything to build up, so then I'll have one big video like talking about it. Well, let me know what you all think about my ideas for the potential anniversary updates, or certain things that KLab could give us. Let me know if you like the ideas or not. Tell me every reason why I am wrong or stupid or whatever, because we all know that there are gonna be people out there that are just gonna be like, no, we could just have step ups is perfectly fine, or no, he's stupid. You know what to say. Yeah. So. I don't know. But I think like these things, like the first four, forget about the Thousand Year Blood War characters for a while. The first four things that I talked about could actually be pretty cool to have in the game. It'll be useful. It'll be helpful for a lot of people who don't have time to really play the game as much as they'd want to. People who have like 20 Noitras in their box for flurries, or like 100 full Bring Ichigos in their box. It's just something I think that would be beneficial. It's more beneficial than like making the game better. Why not just polish it instead of like strapping a machine gun to it or something? So yeah. I'm gonna call it a video. I know it's been a while and it's been a long one, but I just wanted to get something out there because I'm really excited for the anniversary. I want to see what they're gonna do. Caleb, they always deliver, but I will say this now. Step ups are kind of getting repetitive and a bit stale. I think they can mix it up, do something a little different. That's something else I could talk about, but I want to wait and see if they're actually gonna bring step ups before I say something wrong, I guess. So yeah, once again, best of luck to all of you on your summons for Kisuke, and I will be doing a video about the movie banner pretty soon. Best of luck with real life, best of luck with any other games you may play, best of luck with your farming for orbs for the anniversary. I will be doing anniversary videos if we're going to be doing summons or step ups, well, getting step ups and that stuff. So look forward to that. And yeah, good luck to all of you. I will catch you all in the next video. Goodbye, and stay safe, I guess. Alright, bye everyone.